We've got some good UFO action right here. We've discussed in the past, UFOs are all in our skies. And Dad, you've mentioned stories about UFO pilots seeing UFOs.
Yes.
So this next clip, it comes from a pilot who wishes to remain anonymous. And what we do know, it was taken from a commercial pilot at 30,000 feet.
Okay.
And the pilot flying the aircraft noticed a black dot near the plane. He began filming it and he zoomed in, and this is what he captured. So look, he's in his plane. Look at this. What the is that?
What am I looking at, Jack?
Wait, what am I looking at?
Look, what the
Is that?
Look at it.
Golly.
That's not a balloon. The shape of it just doesn't, I mean, look at it. It almost looks like
Ball lightning.
I mean, it's a ball or something. Look at that.
But it's a very... That's pretty cool. You know, I'm thinking it might, these things might be military drones or something.
That's what a lot of people, I mean, because so many people, remember when everyone was like, oh, triangle aircraft, and then the government was like, oh, check out this new stealth bomber and this stealth fighter and their triangle aircraft.
But if it is from this planet, it's got a good chance of them testing out some military hardware or some drone.
What if
not
it's
very
like,
aerodynamic?
well, that's the thing that's so weird to me. It's like, it looks like a
ball.
Yeah. So there is a thought, though. You know how you're saying it could be military, but what if the military stuff that they're using is actually alien technology that they've rejigged?
Yeah, it's got a good chance of being a...
What do we give this on the Woogie Boogie scale?
7.
7 and 8. Yes. I think this is really great footage, and it looks very similar to some more images that have been coming out lately. All right, this is audio only. It just happened recently. A commercial airline pilot was flying over New Mexico. This happened February 23rd of 2021, and he radioed air traffic control, and listen to what he had to say.
Have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing, moving really fast that went right over the top of us.
So it flew right over the top of them. And it like really freaked them out because they thought like, because they're in New Mexico, are they like flying over where they're testing missiles or something? Like holy thing nearly hit us. When people asked American Airlines about it, they said, well, any questions you have to go to the FBI about it because we don't have any answers. Maybe the FBI does, is kind of what they've said. It reminded me of that story you talk about how the pilot said this thing was like hovering above him.
They said, first of all, there was like 3 orbs flying close and moving around. And he looks up and his mothership, this massive ship was following him. And they picked it up on the radar down there. And they said that somebody came from the Black Book, whatever it's called.
Oh, Project Blue Book.
And said, you never saw us and took the film away.
Oh, how rude. What do we give this on the Woogie Boogie?
7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. I'm feeling very like Vegas lucky. A lot of 7s. I'm in.
Which pet is most likely an alien in disguise?
Which pet is an alien in disguise?
Pepsi.
I would say maybe the cats.
Tiger Lily.
Yeah.
Tiger Lily.
Yeah, Tiger Lily the cat.
Yeah.
She gets up to some. All right, this next clip is off a ghostly encounter in Japan. It was an apparition in the doorway. This one is really bizarre. So you see that shed there? That's one of those construction type sheds that are pretty small. Now look closer at the door. Do you see that ghostly figure of a woman? Now watch what happens when the guy goes inside. He goes right through her. What could that possibly be? It's weird, right?
Let's have a look at it again.
Look.
Somebody inside.
But wait, look.
It's a reflection in the door.
In the glass from some
It's
light.
a reflection in the glass. you can still see it when.
So you think it's someone?
Open
You
the
think
door
it's someone
slowly.
like off camera here, and it's reflecting into the window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
When he opens the door, she's still on the window. See?
Yeah, there's a light source. You see
Yeah,
that
there
light?
is, and I think it's the light that's on there.
So there's a light behind, and
Yeah.
maybe it's someone stood where this camera is.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we give that?
4.
4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It might not be a reflection.
It might be a ghost.
Maybe a ghost. This is a cool clip. This guy was moving into an apartment with his cat. Upon moving in, he discovered many random personal items were left behind from the previous owners. And it very quickly turned to something a little more nefarious than he was expecting. After spending a few days there, it took a bad turn. In 2018 in Cali, Colombia, this guy was just moving into his fully furnished apartment.
Encontré álbumes de foto.
It seemed as though the renters before him had just left in a hurry. So the tenant did some asking around and discovered that the reason they had left so quickly was due to a series of strange events that made them fear for their safety. Soon, he began to experience strange occurrences of his own, including various unexplained noises, like the sound of someone snoring. While all this was happening, he had been posting about this on social media and had gained a large following. One night, his followers requested a live tour of his apartment, which he agreed to. Oh, look, see someone laying in the bed.
Yeah.
There appears to be a shadow figure laying on his bed.
Overcoat.
He decided to dig a little deeper into the apartment's history. He found out that a disabled man named Tito had been living there before the family who had left in a hurry. Tito's family had apparently abandoned him, and he ended up dying in that very bed.
Oh,
Would
that's
you
nasty.
stay in a bed that you know someone had died in?
No.
Nope. Not even a question about it. No.
Oh, just
Would
go.
you?
I probably have. You should see the places I've stayed
Oh,
at.
you probably have slept in many old
Well, yeah, because like think about like when you go to a hotel, right? If someone just dies of a heart attack in the bed, they're not going to throw out the bed. They're just going to throw out the body. What would you give that on the Woogie Boogie?
5.
5?
Looks like he's overcoat.
I'd say a 6.
Are you serious? After all this time, after all this education, we're still here.